admire their conquests, and the people create the kingdom. Belief brings power, vanity, and greed. Violence comes, life is lost, and values subverted. The unquenchable thirst and unwavering need, trophies of the king and the boy who wishes to be. A life full of magic, fortune, rainbows, and far-off lands. Treasures made out of glass and lavished in royalty. Youthful adventures full of powdered potions, towers, maps, and stars, full of discovery. Sodium, silica, nitrate, and arsenic. Chemical compounds and experimentation. Ciphers, accolades, and education. Alchemy, astronomy, and philosophy. Dissection and desecration. Magical lands with the pristine mystical secrets. Let us marvel over the marble as it's rolled over the marvel. Is it devil worship and witchcraft? Is it cursed? Will it stand? Let us burn them at the stake. Dictated by tradition, just as the puny finishes the piece. Reflecting on past events the way it ought to be, controlled and manipulated by what we think and feel, mesmerized by the sights we see. Secrets of science, a disordered, random network of invention and destruction. Skin to skin, we create bonds and structures, cross sections, complex patterns, and high relief design. Smells, sight, what we feel and taste. Truth is now false heresy and lies. Fear and hate persists. Hurry up and slow down. Advancement of the gene. Empires are created and empires fall, yet the molten crucibles flow. Heat melts and hardens as we go. Molds, blowpipes in the glory hole. Foundations strong and grand for kings and wise men to adore. Each pondering in their thoughts and thinking only of wanting more. Let us not forget, though, these lofty structures of grandeur, held to the ground and anchored only by chandeliers. Do not be fooled by the lies before you. The people did their jobs. With enchantment they hypnotized and mesmerized each and every one. Lesson learned, traits as well, capturing your hearts and souls. Prejudice, segregation, profiling who goes where and who gets what. Misconceptions that distill guilt, shame, and remorse. Competition amongst one another, survival of the fittest. Taking pride in one's accomplishments while taking joy as others fall. Watch cries burn with riots. Watch cities burn with riots, dismemberment, and sacrilege. Kings reap the reward though as the people flee for their lives. Legislation and restrictions, hiding what you know. But secrets shall surely surface, the truth will surely show. Judging by the food we eat, where we sleep, or judged by the food we eat, where we sleep, the weapons we wish to wear. Through your persecution we still breathe and suffer the consequence. But let the people and the children see bondage of the people as they promote the hate. Treachery and freedom are but words, full of alibis and alias. Economic lies, full of excuses to justify evil plots of intelligent design. The king chooses his heroes, separated and categorized by stock and grade. We rally around it willingly, proclaiming an intellect supreme. The whore of Babylon has corrupted your wives. What once was evil we value, and what was pure we now despise. Selling your children, probate is a civil case for children all the same. Mesmerized and hypnotized by temptation we climb to fame, rewriting history with lies and deception. By the river of Thames in a deep dark hole the truths are hidden, all forgotten. We do not search those shores in vain, for it brings no answer in which to claim. For there is no reward, copyright runs the show. Discredited and bankrupt fools them all. Those who try will surely fall. Manuscript, cipher, manifest, and letter. Gathered with education and travel, the writer will still remain. But what of the writer? Where did he go? What of the children? Where did they go? To the deathbed with a compelling theory, the search is over. Vanished, forgotten, forsaken. Boogery, death, and disinheritance. Nothing was given and nothing was taken. The people still what knowledge they know, taking credit and notoriety wherever they go. Secrecy, misinformation, and conspiracy, they play their games too. Through coded language scholars are seduced. What is the price for knowledge? We wait patiently for the answer day by day. Coveting knowledge, controlled by the king, they forbid participation. Expelling some for the things they do, they gather crumbs from the royal table so that scientists can eat. Economics and exploration. Alliances are made and organizations created, forcing cooperation upon the people with social reform, referendums, and counter-referendums. Sign your name on the dotted line. Offer of yourself your name, giving credibility to the cause. Use lofty words for institutional thought. Sovereignty of marriage. Separation of religion and state. A hostage is taken and religion is lost. The institutional man is trapped by ignorance and his own consent. By stipulation, of course. Yet this ignorant man will rant of freedom. But what does his conscience say? Loyalty to your leaders and work in harmony for the cause. Together we stand and divided we fall. Strategy is preferred over honesty and loyalty over his honor. Heroes are only used for sacrifice, and their stories shrouded in mystery. People work in secrecy and out of sight. Actors are pretenders. Pretenders wear masks. Harbingers of sorrow with peace in one hand and deceit in the other. Idolize your king and set him upon a golden throne. Lie with a smile and a handshake while you worship your paper god. Idolize them for their cruelty and make legends that live on. Tell those lies of old. Since the beginning of civilization until now, brainwashing has allowed us to believe in many lies and deny the truth. A select few would have the many believe that lies, through natural selection, preserve the stock of our race, passed on to the next generation, furthering the evolutionary gene of mankind. Others would have us believe that brainwashing and lies were needed in order to preserve our ideologies, traditions, and beliefs. Like leeches, some would use all information learned in order to manipulate the masses, creating alliances, agendas, and laws that take away freedom in order to control. Contracts and oaths are valued instead of human dignity or flesh and bone, and what we are concerned with in life. We are being replaced by oath and documentation, and our values as individuals erased by influences occurring outside of ourselves. We believe that these influences are necessary, but to what extent? How important are ideas, and how do they affect our peace of mind, beliefs, our lives, and the other people that we care about? In what ways are these ideas positive or negative? Are these ideas that society has imposed on us? Is it right to judge a couple that has a child out of marriage or call marriage an institution? Giving privilege, money, and value by the simple fact of being married or single. Why does the individual get taxed more than the couple, when it is easier for two to survive rather than one? These are important issues that we should each ask ourselves according to our own conscience. Decisions which should be made but not influenced by those outside of ourselves. If we are influenced outwardly, then it should be only by the people that we hold close to our heart. Should we live, rather it be according to city, state, country, or region, should where we live, rather it be according to city, state, country, or region, dictate that we believe? We hear the word truth, but should we believe that there is truth? Evidence show that truth is unobtainable, yet we should search out truth. This also should be done on a personal level too. An outward influence should also be avoided. Not everything that we hold personally sacred or of value is considered logical. The idea that we are exonerated from the rest of the world, or exonerated from the rest of the world, must also be smashed too. Though we fight instincts within ourselves about old beliefs passed down.